Alright, here we are on a beautiful Pinole, California afternoon, looking at a really neat, it's about 70 degrees today, long road trip, so you might catch me stumbling a little bit as I do these videos. 55 double nickel, nice solid little Resto mod. We're going to walk around and tell you what we know about it. Like we usually do. We actually had the opportunity to get this car up on the lift and take a real good undercarriage video for you here, so you'll want to hang on to the end. From what we know, it's been done about 5 or 6 years or so. It has a 350 Chevy underneath the hood here with a serpentine belt drive system, front disc brakes on it, power disc brakes, upgraded stuff, so typical Resto mod style stuff. It has power steering, has air conditioning. Kind of walk around and give you a feel of it. Finished in period style turquoise and white. I don't know exactly what colors those are, but it's a great feel and style. 215/70 R15 in the front. He's got brand new torque thrust wheels on it, TTOs. They're 7-inch, so it just gives it that nice little 70s hot rods kind of feel. Car sits just right. It's a beautiful paint job on this car. The paint on it's very nice. Gaps are nice on the car. Overall, has some nice features in the front here. When you look at this, it's got the bumperettes on the front. The chrome is really nice on this car. It's got these end cap bumperettes, and it's got the center bumperette. The owner has the front license plate bracket, but he's taken it off here. Grill and the bright work. The mascot here, the airplane mascot's really nice, but when you look at the finish on this car, it's almost like it's been clay barred and carnauba waxed. Sylvania Wagner style headlights in it. Grill and bright work's very nice. Somebody spent a lot of time and money bringing this car around. I believe to be a body off restoration. We get up on the lift like I always do. I talked about it. Good looking car, the kind of car you can drive, and it's got the stuff you want. Again, 350 Chevy, turbo 350 automatic transmission, and of course power steering, air conditioning, that kind of thing. I like the feel of those bumperettes on the front of this car. All the bright work's very nice. As I walk around here and look at it, lines up nice. Door gaps are nice. Somebody's driving up like they usually do when we're doing a video here. Door jamb to door jamb, overall just really nicely done. You can tell, like I said, somebody spent a lot of money on it. Has Nomad style carpet in it with factory style interior, so really kind of a true Resto mod in a sense, because it looks stock. If you put the steely wheels on it with the dog dish hubcaps and white walls, you'd think, man, there just goes a nice little 55 Chevy. Dash is unaltered, has a factory dash trim and that kind of thing on it. The bows in the headliner are there like they're supposed to be. Got my little cheat sheet on the seat there. He's got seat belts for the back seat, but he didn't put them in because he wasn't going to use them, but they're included with the car. You'll see they CAD plated all the door latches and stuff. He's got these neat little slide over, so when you're at the show, if you got the doors open, you don't want your dome light on, so these slide over and they'll open up, and then the dome lights work like they're supposed to. Has American Auto Wire wiring kit in it, so it's electrically nice. He just put all new weather strips in it. Step back and let you take a feel here. It's got a nice rumpity rump sound. You already heard it drive up. You peek down the side of the car here. Took a lot of photos. Definitely go to Spud's Garage. Make sure you hang on to the end of the video. We'll cover more for you. Hardtop, two-door hardtops, there's nothing like the look of them. But again, I just want to go over the finish on this car. It's just really sweet. Good looking car, kind of car you can drive. Has nice little reproduction exhaust tips here. It's got dual exhaust with Flowmaster mufflers on it. Got little tips here, bumperettes on the rear. So really none of the Factory trim's been removed from this car, so it's all stock. It's got a good look and feel to it. Even the little bow tie V8 emblems on the back here. It is a true original V8 car, VC VIN. Nice little fuel door guard here. Kind of give you a feel. Quarter panels are really nice on this car. No buckles typically. Sometimes when they over tighten the trim here, it'll cause a little bit of a wave here. I don't see anything there, which is never a really big deal anyway, but the body on this car is just straight. Get you in on the driver's side here. Again, door jamb to door jamb. These weather strips are all new on the car. Just recently the owner updated them with new ones. Straw type upholstery, again factory upholstery, nomad style carpet. We'll get up underneath the dash here. Oh, by the way, the owner's a fairly tall guy, so he's moved the seat back about 2 inches. So these cars are a little cramped up to begin with. He moved it back so it gives an extra 2 inches out when it's all the way forward, and an extra 2 inches backwards, obviously. 8,845 miles at the time of odometer reading here, at the time of inspection. Air conditioning, has got nice little vents down here at the bottom of the dash. We'll open up the glove box here. It's got some hidden gauges in here. Try and do this stuff one-handed. Audio gauges. There's also a plug. This audio, it's not really a hidden audio, it's a reproduction radio, and it's got a plug that can plug into your USB for your phone, so you can have some audio from your phone. It has the controls. The AC controls are operating from the vintage AC controls right here. And again, the vents are underneath the dash. Very nicely done on the wiring under the dash too. Go to Spud's Garage. We took some photos of the wiring harness on it. I'll fire this old girl up. So it's got a nice rumpity rump to it. Oh, it has upgraded Newport 2-speed wiper, so the wiper motor is inside the car. There we go. We'll get out and we'll let you hear it run. Good driving little car. I got to turn the wipers off. By the way, the emergency brake's hooked up. VIN tag's where it's supposed to be. We're thinking you get the idea. Go to spudsgarage.com. Talk to you soon. Alright, let's take a look underneath the hood. Very much Resto mod style. You get underneath the hood and you have a nice little horsepower modernized Chevy 350 V8 here. Aluminum Edelbrock 4-barrel intake manifold. It's got a nice little cam in it. You'll hear it run throughout the video. You might have already heard it run. It has an updated cooling system here. Very high-end polished radiator and polished AC condenser on it. Has a Zoops serpentine belt drive system. It's all really nice because it just kind of hangs stuff on the front of the motor there. Braided lines for the trans cooler, which is in the radiator here. It has Doug's long tube headers on it that are connected to a Flowmaster exhaust system with Flowmaster mufflers. Batteries up underneath the hood here. It's kind of nice. Instead of back in the trunk, it's easy to get to, and everything's where it's supposed to be. Has updated power disc brakes on it. Booster and master right there. Has power steering, early style, maybe a 525 box. Suspension's all been gone through. We'll actually have it up on the lift here for you to show stuff. Has dual Spall cooling fans on it with electronic controllers, so they automatically come on when it reaches a certain temperature. You don't have to worry about flipping a switch or anything. CAD plated hinges here. Got my little cheat sheet. I maybe missed something, but has a turbo 350 automatic transmission. Again, we'll get it up on the lift and we'll share that with you. Factory V8 Chevy style rear differential. Make sure you hang on to the end of the video. We'll do the undercarriage on the lift and cover more for you here. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Hang on. He's turning around so I can photo shoot the other side. Alright, we'll take a peek in the trunk here. Nice and tidy, still has a factory spare tire well in it. We'll have it up on the lift here and we'll share that with you. You can see that's it's got a spare here. I'm sure its cleaning supplies don't go with it. Nice little file with the car. It's got a lot of receipts in it and stuff. I think 401k Auto did a lot of the work on this car, early work on it. From what the receipts are, it's got the Vintage Air owner's manual there, operation, install, that kind of thing. Has your manufacturer license plates on it, which we've already talked about. Trunk's solid, and we'll get a view from the bottom. We always do. We were able to get this one up on the lift. Anyway, there you have it. Make sure you hang on to the end of the video. Have a great day. Alright, it's always nice to have the benefit of a lift, especially on a road trip like this. So my old back's a little bit sore, so this is a good one. Very nice and just tidy underside of the car here. It's very solid appearing body. You look up into the quarters here. Has all new rubber on it. You already heard me say that. Has dual exhaust on it. These little retro style tips on it. Looks nice when it's down on the ground. Factory V8 style rear differential. The floor pans are not modified. In other words, it still has a spare tire well. The factory gas tank here. Factory drain on the gas tank. Bumped my head on the lift just a minute ago. Parallel leaves, factory parallel leaves. The emergency brakes are all connected and the emergency brake works like it's supposed to. Has Flowmaster mufflers on it with 2.5 or 2.25 inch tailpipes, probably 2.5 coming into the mufflers. All new e-brake cables, turbo 350 automatic transmission on it. We've already told you all that from the top side. Has a nice engineered cross member here. So it's hung like it's supposed to. They've added side engine mounts. Factory, they would have been hung from the front, and then they would have been hung from this. The power glide would have been hung here, or the stick with a cross member. Get out here into the rockers for you, kind of give you a good feel. We'll do them inside and outside, but just nice and tidy. Kind of car you can drive. Braces look solid. Go over on this side here, let you look at the quarters on the inside, or the inner rockers. Look to be original on it. So it was a good car to begin with. All new, looks like body mount bushings, so very possibly a body off style restoration, or lifted it up to do the bushings on it. A little light came on automatic there, which is a good thing. Gives us kind of a good feel underneath here. We'll push it forward. Factory style suspension, looks like drop spindles on it. Front disc brake upgrade on it. It has power steering. We'll push these tins back so we can take a look at the different from the back side here, or looking forward, looking back. Again, the rockers up here look nice. We'll have still photos at Spud's Garage like we always do. They've refinished it, still has the splash shields up here like it's supposed to. Inspection plate on the bell housing. Pardon getting underneath the lift here. All the front suspension's nice and tidy, so it's been gone through all the front suspension. It's all clean. Has an upgraded stabilizer bar on it here. Again, the light kicked on there. Has dual spall cooling fans on it, so I think these are the relays and controllers for the cooling fan. Go back out here on the outside rockers to give you a feel. Factory drains on the rockers here. Factory style drains. Probably the outer rockers may have been done on this side. Solid though. Good solid car. Anyway, we're thinking you get the idea. Go to spudsgarage.com. You're at the end of the video. Thanks for listening to me. Have a great day. All right, he's taking it back to his garage. Could be going to yours. Got a nice sound to it. Go to spudsgarage.com.